Good morning, good evening, hello, konnichiwa, fucking katiwa. So fucking, am I even recording this? Fucking little cat. Don't show your ass on camera, man. What's going on around here? Say something. Okay, fine. Yeah, I'm outside. I'm outside and I'm ruining the audio. I'm back. It's Bladdercast. Okay, it is. I'll show your ass on camera. How old are you? Like 12 years old. Attention-seeking whore. I've got things to talk about. I got things to talk about, okay? Why do we do this to animals? And why do they, some of them, allow us to do this? And think that it's okay. And then you crunch their head like that, wring it out like a wet towel. Why do you want all of my attention all the time? Why do they do this? Is some psychological control for the cat as well? Like it thinks that we have a bond. We don't have a bond. Get out of my shop. Get out of my shop. You're ruining my shop, man. Get out of my motherfucking shop. You said no. Move it along. Fucking asshole. What do I have to talk about? The heat. It's been nice and hot this summer. Just got done raining. So, I'm here, recording a fucking Bladdercast. Swearing. Being rude. Showing this. I can't even see. I can't even see what's going on. I can't see if I'm getting a shot or not. Who cares? Who gives a fuck? Alexander the Great. He didn't do anything special. He was just at the right place at the right time. He's just an average person. And people keep on playing like he was one of the greatest generals in all of history. Yeah, right. Do you know how many people I've killed in Minecraft? Alexander the Great never killed a single person in Minecraft. Am I right? So I think I'm better. Thank you. What the fuck do you want me to talk about? I can talk about anything. What would I do if I ran a country? Well, it depends on what country it would be. And it would depend on what I can get from the country and whether the people like me or not. Whether I have to become like a religious leader of the country, which everyone has to. Even Lil Donny has to say he's like a Christian, so he can get all the Christian base in America. All the presidents do. I wonder if there's actually any atheist presidents. Like, they probably are all atheists, and some of them even think that it's bullshit, but you have to play for the public eye, because a lot of people are very fucking stupid. There's a reason why it's a bell curve when you look at the IQs of humanity. An IQ doesn't always determine the intelligence of someone, but it usually does. I wonder, there are more average people. That's why no one's really different. That's why everyone judges you harshly if you're unique. It's funny. British people judge you because they all act like they're better than what they see. Usually. Like if you do something crazy, some people try and help you, I guess. Some people spit on you, but the average British people, they like look at you like they're better than you. They don't need to waste their time on you. But then their time is pointless. They have a pointless life. If I ever see crazy people, I'm like a fucking missile. I go straight for them and try and talk to them. I'm like, how does your fucking brain work? First of all, do you not care about how other people see you? Like, it's happened a couple of times. Like, I went to the DVD shop once in Dartford, the CEX DVD shop, and a guy came in and he was shouting, and he was talking about films that he loved. So he's basically hyper, well, what is it called, like ADHD, attention deficit disorder, something like that. And then he was very energetic and very happy. He was kind of like in his late 20s. He was very, you could even say that he was on drugs, or he was having some sort of maniac mania thing going on. But he was fun. And everyone fucking avoided him like he was fucking a retard. But I fucking talked to him and he's just an average fucking person just acting differently. But I don't really want to be around too many crazy people, because you will meet one that's a genuine schizophrenic who will come at you with a pocket knife or something. I've had people chase me with a fucking glass. I've had groups of young men fucking angry. I've had other homeless people fucking try you, because everyone has to fucking try you no matter what. It's like the animal kingdom, even with human beings. People feel like they can get something and use you, then they will use you. Because why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they try and better their own position? Or do something out of boredom? Okay. Do you think a lot of crimes are done out of boredom? Like, people are just like, my life is so fucking boring, I might as well just go and try and rob this fucking place. Because my life is fucking bullshit, and I know it's bullshit. So I'm going to try and risk stuff, because it seems fun. I think a lot of crimes are done for that reason. A lot of crimes are done for that reason. People, maybe they subconsciously even want to get caught. Every criminal has a different motive and a different wanting for that motive to end up. And if you want me to talk even slower, I can. You don't even have to press the half speed. I'll just talk at half speed in normal. You damn, the birds, the cats, the insects. They're baking my ass out here. My ass is baking out here. And other people potentially listening to me, you welcome me like a slave out here. Let me get back into the darkness where I'm safe. Yeah, right. No one's ever fucking safe anywhere. People can bust down your fucking doors and steal all your shit and stab you. No matter where you are. I don't get why terrorists don't attack like places in the countryside, or try and make everyone fear for their lives. Like, if you had a terrorist group like ISIS, wouldn't you go like everywhere? And wouldn't you just attack random people everywhere and then just say ISIS did it to try and make everyone fear? Or would that bring too much attention to the group? You know, it's probably better that that doesn't happen, because I don't want to be one of the random people that two guys just come with like the fucking black flag with the writing on it and just shoot me in the back of the head while I'm making one of these videos. You gotta watch out, like, if your windows are smashed, or if any of your animals are dead, or your rubbish is thrown about and shit, because that's usually people casing a place to steal from you. That's usually me. You'll see my face in the shadows. You'll turn on the lights and I won't even be there. I watched Hireditary and Midsomar by that director, and back-to-back good films. You know, you could say could say that it's overlight. You could say that he's stealing. Like Midsomar had the Wicker Man vibes, and then Hireditary had the Shining vibes. Hey, come on, why don't you stop stealing and make a film like The Lighthouse? Well, The Lighthouse 2019 was a copy of other ones that I need to watch as well, just to see. You know, I wish my brain could process things way faster. Like, I wish I could watch 5 films at the same time at like ×5 speed, but I can't do that. So I'm stuck at watching, like, I can watch stuff fast and still understand what's going on. I could probably watch films at like 3 times the normal speed, but I won't enjoy it. It'll just be like absorbing data. But I don't know a good way to absorb as much information as I can, because I need to. But then you kind of don't really get the flow of something. You don't really get the punches that the people are trying to make. But then again, those things are usually taken away by the end of the film by some fucking money man. Who fucking says you're not allowed to swear more than 3 times, or it's an 18 and we can't sell the fucking film. Because it's all about selling shit. This whole life is just about money. And don't forget it. Step on your left foot and don't forget it. Now go around town. Or is it the right foot? I forgot it. Ravioli, ravioli, give me the formuoli. Remember fucking SpongeBob. I should start watching SpongeBob again. Am I right? I just watched like 5 episodes of Naruto. This is the first time in my life that I watched Naruto at the tender age of 22 years and fucking 11 months. It's good. It's got some things that aren't too woke. Which, excuse me, remove it, ban it, censor it all. If one thing isn't woke, then excuse me, but censor everything. Thank you. And censor it from your brain as well. Where's Will Smith with the mind zapper? Hey, Daniel Cormier versus Stipe. That was pretty cool. I like that it went the distance, because we got to see some really cool stuff. The second round, where at the end Stipe is riding the shit out of DC and coming in. No, come on, like beating on him. The fucking knuckle deep eye poke. Did he get it on his fucking left eye? I think he got it on his left eye. Well, you know, he eye poked Stipe as well, and he kicked Stipe in the balls, so it kind of turned into a tiny bit of a dirty fight. Maybe. Even professionals do dirty things. I liked in, was it the 4th round, where like in the last 2 seconds, they just both put their hands down and walked like to their fucking ring like professional. Respect. They were hugging and holding hands and shit. Imagine if it went the other way. No, fucking Sean O'Malley had to roll his fucking ankle, man. Fuck that. Pissing me off. But he'll be back. 25. Hopefully he'll drink some milk. You fucking thin piece of shit. Look at this. I know that my bones are never gonna break. I'm probably gonna roll both my fucking ankles. I was training with a woman once. She front kicked me, and I was kind of laughing in my head, just acting like a fucking retard. And I fell, and I slammed on both of my wrists, and they were numb for like 10 minutes. I could have broken both of my fucking wrists. Like if that can happen with me just playing around training with a fucking woman, then fuck life. I can imagine him just fucking accidentally rolling his fucking ankle. Maybe he did it. You know, who knows why things happen like this, but they just happen. You got fucking elbowed hard in the face. The rematch, one day. Hopefully. He'll win the rematch. I guess cybernetics put in. Why can't we be free? I've been listening to the Only Plays song, Bring It All Back. And the lyrics are just fucking so retarded and funny. It's one of the funniest songs I've ever listened to. Check it out on YouTube. On YouTube. I've got to talk about some interesting things. I clean my teeth as much as I can. I try not to let them get like really crusty. I really don't. I don't really like eating stuff after I clean my teeth or before. Like they say, you're not supposed to clean your teeth after an hour of eating sugary stuff or you'll wipe away the enamel. But I saw in The Shining, the cat's gone now. I saw in The Shining, making of, Jack Nicholson was like scrubbing his fucking teeth like crazy. I like how they shot that because I don't know if that's actually how he got into character, but they showed him getting into character with the axe. And he was going like, and like shouting to himself and shit. It was pretty cool. Jack Nicholson, back in the day when he could still move around and he wasn't an old man. Oh man, how many children does he have? Who knows? And that's the way that life should be led by a man. And women should fucking try and steal as much money as they can and not have to work. If you're a woman still working past the age of 30, then you kind of lost. I don't know. Steal that money. Look at those billionaire women who stole the money. Do that shit. Who gives a shit? You can be nice after you steal money from one person. You can be like a piece of shit to one person and be justified by fucking helping a whole bunch of people with the money that you stole, I guess. You can do whatever the fuck you want. Just fucking enjoy life. Don't be a fucking retard and work for people who don't give a fuck about you and will throw you away just as quickly as they'll pick you up. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your time, pieces of shit. Do whatever your heart desires. And most of you will fucking die because you'll be like, I'm going to Mexico with my girlfriends, and then you end up fucking hung upside down without your head. Doesn't only have to be in Mexico, it can happen in America as well. It can happen anywhere. I saw a video of a woman getting her head opened up with a fucking hatchet in England. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter where you are, death can just come. I could fucking die right now on video, and you'll never see this video. Each of these videos could be my last. With this. Jugular time. I saw that fucking video of the girl putting pins in her fucking... Bro, fuck that shit. I've seen some fucked up shit. I've seen some stupid things. How does it affect me? You fucking get the psychiatrist to say one word. Hate. Life. Anger. Pain. Fight. You. Run. Never. Do you say always or never? Because run could be like exercise or it could be like fear. Run. Never. Death. Welcome. Should I welcome death? Family. Cunts. Me. Retarded. Nah. Where's the fucking not polygraph test? Where's the, you know, the thing with the ink, and you have to say what it is. It kind of looks like myself. That's when they look you up. When you say it looks, when you start saying crazy things, you have to say it's a dog, it's a cat, it's a butterfly. If you say like it's me decapitating a hooker on the streets, then you're gonna end up in a psycho ward. And that's not a good place to be, because even if you aren't crazy and you're like, okay, I was only joking, it's like a contract, and you get put in like private shit, and they want to keep you there as much as possible and pump you with drugs and shit. It's all the system. Go back to my last Bladder cast, the infinite system, and you'll learn more. Or maybe you won't, or maybe you will, I don't know. If you're a fucking kid, you will. If you're an old man, then you fucking won't, unless you're a fucking idiot. Or maybe you've got altimers. And then you will keep remembering. You know, altimers, I don't think, as long as it's not like Because I've heard stories of people like shitting in their hands and throwing it on the ceiling and shit. But I don't want that kind of altimers. I want the kind of altimers where I can listen to my favorite music over and over again. I want that kind of brain damage, not the kind of brain damage where like I murder my families and then fucking get put in jail till I'm an old man. You can't have guns in jail. Imagine if someone got a gun in that, like Dan from Bucklington Streams. Gets like a stomach gun or a nose gun. Fucking, I hope people aren't listening to me talk about these things, because I would be ashamed. I would be ashamed that they haven't heard the dirtiest things that I said and only this cheap shit. Well, don't do anal. Please don't. Don't do anal. Don't. Don't do it. It's not good. It isn't. It's degenerate if you do shit like that. Do not do anal. Or you're more likely to be gay. Shut the fuck up. I start screaming. I'm gonna get shit on camera. Have you ever been shot on by a bird? I have. I've been shot on by a fucking bird. But it was when I was a kid. Did they do it on purpose? That's a big conspiracy. The government's making the birds gay, and they shit on me because the government wants to make me look like a weakling in front of people. They want me to break down mentally so that they can put me in their private prison. Shut up. The chemtrails, the lizard people, they're the ones who control the Jews. It goes all the way up, and then the six-dimensional vampires control the lizard people. Whatever the fucking Alex Jones is saying. One of Alex Jones's news anchor woman who posted a documentary that got taken down and she got put in jail or whatever. So she dug too far. Don't dig too far. That's why I keep these conversations fucking funny. It's comedy. Check out comedy. Why doesn't anybody watch my videos? I put so much effort and time into them. I was talking to a guy that I like sexually. I was talking to a guy who said that I'm too all over the place with these videos, and it should be topic based, but it should on points. Like I do go around. Like I'll talk about one thing every 10 seconds. I'll swap onto like a new thing that I just feel like talking about. Maybe I should like focus on like 5 minutes on this topic, 5 minutes on that topic. That would make it more professional and more like absorbable for the average fucking people, but I don't give a shit. I will have to, when these start getting more views, I'll have to start, becoming more streamlined and fucking professional, but before then, I can act however I want, I can say whatever I want, except for the N-word too many times, or I will look like a racist. If I say it like a couple of times, if I say racial slurs a couple of times and act misogynistic and fucking my audio up, what do we do that? Do different birds do that to like fend off other birds, and then do other birds do that to like warn each other? Like, because crows, I don't know, are pigeons smarter than crows? But crows are like, they call to each other. I know that. They come up in groups. They have like a hierarchy and shit. They feed each other and they're like poking each other and shit. They probably get the dumber ones to like stand lookout, and then the smarter ones are like flying around the place. They're like drug dealers. They hide their shit under. they hide their shit like under a rock, and then one crow sees the other one. That one goes, gets it from under the rock, passes it to that one and that one. And they all look the same, so please can't identify them specifically. Fucking those crows. When crows start using guns, We should all be scared. We should fear for our lives. They've evolved to use weapons. Imagine shit like that. I don't even believe it. I won't believe it. Not even if I see it. I don't get people like that who don't ever change their views no matter what. Excuse me. Fucking only white people say excuse me. you like smack a white person in the back of the head. Excuse me, but can you not do that, please? Smack a fucking black person at the back of the head and they fucking turn around and try and beat the shit out of you. The black people I met, anyway. I've met more aggressive black people than white people. But I have met more white people than black people. We're all the same. The worst person I've ever met in my life is a fucking white person. What am I saying? What am I going negative now? And it was me in the mirror. Because I keep on feeding myself chocolate. Don't need it. It's a slow poison. Race war. People are still talking about race war. Is that going to be going on for as long as humanity is going on with the race fucking issue? That's just low-hanging fruit, is talking about that shit. But it's a big thing in everyone's fucking mind, and in racist minds, and in BLM's mind, and all this shit, race war and shit like that. What's it about? Why do we have to fight each other? Why can't we come together and eat McDonald's together? Like in those adverts, come together. Doesn't matter what colour you are, let's all eat McDonald's together and get diabetes. You know, McDonald's actually tastes fucking good. I'm not gonna lie, we're screwed. How are you supposed to stay thin? Look at me, the pride of England. I'm a young man, I'm supposed to be fucking fit. Fuck that shit. I'm too smart to be fit. Because when you're fit, females start approaching you. And when females start approaching you, they start wanting things from you. I don't need it in my life, please. Don't take away my peace and quiet. Don't take away my fucking quietness. It's nice to have peace and quiet. I would go crazy if I didn't have peace and quiet. I would. If I had to live with a whole bunch of people, I could deal with it, but I would be crazier than I am now. I would be putting my feet over my head like that. I need to stretch before I do stuff like that, and my fucking, I've been doing squats and fucking running and shit, so I haven't even been stretching enough. So my fucking ligaments, my muscles are sore sometimes. Especially when I walk up the stairs. I'm walking up the stairs like I'm going to take a shit. What do you think about pigeons? Do you think they're dirty creatures? What do you think about them? Fat like pieces of shit. If I had a handgun, I'd shoot them. If I had a gold and diamond encrusted handgun, I'd be pointing it at everyone I could, like Dan Blazarian. What the fuck is Dan Blazarian doing? Fucking king. That's a lifestyle. That's a good lifestyle. Okay. What else should I talk about? Comedy. State of comedy. It's going downhill, but it's gonna rebound. And that's a good thing about life. Things get worse and things get better all the time. Unless it gets really bad like World War III. Adios, amigos.